Ice Wolves head coach and director of hockey operations, Bob Beatty. Bob, once again, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me, Kelly.
Yeah. So first off, let's recap this past week. Obviously, you started with a couple of road wins there in Kindersley and North Battleford. Let's talk about those first. You had to like the result there.
Yeah, it was a good 4-point road trip for us. Thought we played it very well in Kindersley. You know, we got off to a good start, got the lead, and you know, we played a real solid road game. And in Battleford, you know, we were not really. It wasn't the start we wanted. We stayed in the game for 2 periods and had a real good third, able to manufacture some offense and get on the board and get out with the 2 points.
Mm-hmm. And a couple nights later, you're back on home ice for the first of 2 in a row against the Terriers. Both games seem to be pretty low scoring, and as it turns out, you ended up with 2 losses there. What do you think was what happened there in terms of why you didn't come away with the W's both nights there?
Well, obviously we only scored 3 goals in 125 minutes of play, and you know, I don't think that's characteristic of our team, and I do think that we can generate more offense than that. Yorkton, we've got to give them a lot of credit. They played, you know, solid road games. They stuck to their game plan. They clogged up the middle. We did get 50 shots on Saturday night, but you know, we couldn't score on the quality chances we did get, and Devin Peters certainly played very well.
Well, obviously, the Terriers are a quality hockey team. I don't believe they were playing earlier in the week when you guys were playing. Was that at all a factor in terms of 4 games and 5 nights there?
Well, you hate to come home and at the tail end and play, you know, 4 games and 5 nights. I don't know if that's a factor. I think we're in pretty good condition, and you know, 4 games and 5 nights is going to hurt us. We either have to do a little more conditioning because we can't change the schedule, and we have that you know, repeatedly over the course of the season. So it should help us get ready for the playoffs. And, it's just the way it goes. You know, with our travel schedule. Economically, it's a little more feasible than playing 3 games in 3 nights, or just going for singles or doubles on the road. So, you know, it might have factored in a little bit, but you know, I thought we played a solid game on Saturday night. You know, I thought we worked pretty hard. We maybe weren't as physical as a team that we'd like to see at home, but it was the 4th game in 5 nights. We didn't take a penalty Saturday night, and that might be some indication that we weren't really as physical or hitting enough, you know, for a home game.
Obviously, you guys have won 5 in a row now on the road, but at home, I think you're something like 1-3-0-1 your last 5. Do you have any explanation as to why you seem to be a better road team at this juncture?
No, I don't.
No theories at all, right?
No, I don't. I think, you know, we came off that 6-game road set. We had, you know, a 2-gamer and a 4-gamer, and I think we just were a little too complacent. We came home and felt that you know, things were going to happen for us at home. We have to earn things night in and night out, whether we're at home or on the road, and you know, there's nobody going to give us 2 points. I think, you know, we're not sneaking up on anybody. I think people know that we've got a pretty potent offense, and if we don't go out and battle every night, we're going to have the result that we did against Battleford that night that I'm speaking of, when we lost 6-5.
So maybe your take on the goaltending over the last week seemed to be pretty solid then.
Yeah, it was. You know, Adam played very well in Kindersley and in Battleford. I know we gave up 5 goals in Battleford, but Bartz was was certainly stellar. You know, for a 5-goal outing, he played extremely well. The Friday night game, I thought Miles was solid. He gave us a chance to win the game. He made some real key saves to keep it 2-2, and you know, they scored their 3rd goal. We didn't really get a quality scoring chance after that, after we had you know, taken a questionable penalty in terms of our own discipline. It was after the whistle call, and you know, we should know better than that. You know, when it's a 2-2 hockey game, you stay out of those situations. But they scored on the power play about 8 seconds later, and then we're fighting an uphill battle, and we weren't able to generate a quality chance. As I said, Yorkton is a solid hockey team, and they have a real structured defense and play a pretty disciplined defensive style that doesn't give up a lot of quality chances, and we weren't able to get back in the game. But Miles was very good Friday night, and Adam was certainly, you know, as good as Devin Peters in the other end on Saturday night. He made an unbelievable save, you know, in the first period to keep them off the board. Played a solid game, so you know, we can't blame our goaltending for any of our issues not getting a win on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, certainly the save you're talking about earned one of the loudest ovations of the evening for sure. Special teams, how do you think they've been going for you lately?
Not good enough. Not good enough. I think you know, we can execute a little better on our power play. I think we on the road we were forcing things a little bit. You know, we were moving the puck well for the most part. We didn't get any pucks in the net on the power play, I don't think, in Kinnersley. And at home, I think we reverted back Friday night. We trying to force things through the middle and not give what they take us, or take what they're giving us. And you know, we've got to make higher percentage plays and execute a little bit better. We have to bear down and you know, make sure that you know, we're making tape-to-tape passes and just execute a little better. I think our personnel are fine, and we need to be a little better on special teams.
Mm-hmm. Just finally, Bob, you mentioned it earlier that the other night against Yorkton, your team didn't actually take a single penalty in that game, and I don't know, from my point of view, amazingly, the official in that game was Biblo. Were you as surprised as anyone else there when you looked at the game sheet at the end of the game, and we didn't take a penalty this night?
Yeah, you know, the game was a back and forth game, and you know, it didn't really seem like it you know, was a come see, come saw game. There were a lot of puck battles, and to be honest, I didn't realize we hadn't taken a penalty till I looked at the game sheet as well. You know, it was a close game, and you know, I guess you know, you might say that you know, the history might be surprising, but you know, we I don't know. I guess you got to give him a lot of credit for, you know, calling the game he did. I don't think you know, there was a lot that you know, wasn't a chippy game. I don't think it got out of hand whatsoever, and you know, he was able to let both teams play and determine the outcome. So I give him a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, good stuff. And as you said, I believe history was made there. The first time that's ever happened in Iceful's history. So. Must feel good to be a part of that little bit of history.
Well, it's probably not the identity that we're going to be known for, but you know, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, good luck later this week against Melfort and Kinnersley. Thanks for being on the program.
Thanks a lot, Kelly.
All right. Just joining us, this is Iceful's Insider. We've been chatting with Iceful's head coach, Bob Beatty. We'll be right back with From the Stands.